Hello everyone, Craig Bryerton, Laswell Security and Automation. Today I'm going to show you a new product we have. It's the Garage Vac. Here we have all of our parts and accessories that come with the Garage Vac when you get it. We'll start over here on the left. This device here is going to clip onto the top, and you'll see that in the installation process. It's going to hold all of our accessories, and the hose is going to wrap around it. So very convenient having that. We also have 4 additional accessories here. Attachments for the vacuum tip that you can add. One for carpets and floors, getting those hard to reach spots, and some other attachments as well. Come down here, this is our main unit. This is the unit we're going to be attaching to the wall, which you're going to see shortly. All it really has is a simple on-off switch, and we'll show you all that in detail here shortly. And we have our 35-foot hose right here. It does extend, so you are going to get the full 35 feet out of that. And then it can also retract back, which is nice. Has your head here, which you're going to hook up your additional hoses or additional attachments right there. Here, you'll see we have another attachment. This is great for in between the seats. It bends a little bit, so you can get those really hard to reach spots, which is nice. It even has a little side hole right here. And then here's our extender. This guy here is going to reach up high, down low, really give you that reach that you need. That piece also comes with this, which we will install shortly, and this guy here will actually hold this pipe for you. Also within the box, you're going to get an extra bag, and this is a 1-gallon dust bag. It does come with one already installed in here, and you get an extra one, which is nice. You're going to get instruction sheet, and you're going to get a template here, which is going to help in the installation process, and I will show you all shortly how we're going to utilize that. I'm going to show you all how to install the Garage Vac. Really just need a few basic things. So we're going to start here. We're going to need our template that I showed you all in the first video. That's very important. We're going to want that. We're going to want some wall anchors, some screws to go in those. I'm going to pre-drill my screws with this drywall screw because I'm going to eventually take them out and put these in. We got our level here to make sure everything is level and good. And then of course right over here, we have our actual unit. That should be all we need to install this. First step, we're gonna put this up. We're gonna drive a few screws through it and get it leveled. All right, we got our template up here. Again, you're just gonna go and hold this paper up here. You can see a line on there. I just have my level sitting on that little dotted line. You can see our bubbles in the middle. So we're good and level with that. So we're just gonna hold that in place. We'll get our drill out. You'll see the drill holes on here. It'll be the dark circles. We make a hole, back it out. We're gonna do that 4 times. Boom. You can see our 4 holes there. We're gonna take our handy dandy wall mollies and we're gonna put these guys in. All right, once we have those in, and we're gonna thread those in there, we're gonna leave about 1/4 of an inch sticking out. That way, the back of our vacuum can sit on there. There we go, got all the screws set on the back of our Garage Vac. You'll see these 4 holes. That's what it needs to sit into. Before we do that, we need to put our accessory holder on. You'll see here we have these 2 little wings pretty much, and they're gonna slide right in these grooves on the top. Slides right on there. You'll hear it snap into place. So there's that all together. Now we're just going to find our holes and set it on there. Once you feel all 4 of them in the holes, just push down a little bit and you'll feel it seat into place. Once you have that in there, we know our bottom's secure. You can give it a little tug. It should not be moving. Now the top is going to feel like it's moving a little bit. All we're going to do there, you got 3 holes here. We're just going to sink a drywall screw into each one of those. We are going to use black-headed drywall screws, so that way you don't see a bunch of silver screw heads just beaming out at you when you go to grab your accessories. These are drywall screws, which is what I recommend. They have thicker threads on them. There you go. That's all secure now. And then we're going to grab our piece to hold on the extension rod. We'll put that on as well. And there is no upside down wrong way for this. You can just make sure it's horizontal, not vertical. Now we'll get our accessory and start loading it up. Don't want to forget this piece. This piece here is going to hold your hose in place. It's going to go sit right here. That way it holds our hose, or else it's just going to be flopping all over the place. Then you just push on there. Then inside this bag, you'll have 2 really small black screws. That is what holds on that little black piece. Again, make sure you do not over tighten. There you go. That's on there. It's gonna hold our hose in place. So again, we have some of our accessories here. This compartment is where our hose is gonna hook up. So you're gonna take this side of your hose, insert it in there. There's really no wrong way to wrap a hose around this, so however you feel comfortable putting it on there. Either way, it's holding it for us. That's what we want. We don't want parts laying all over the place. We want everything consolidated in one spot. We have the installation complete. As you can see here, it is fully installed. We got power on it here in our little space that we have. I got a tape measure with me. We're just gonna measure and actually see how big this space is that we're in. So you can see here, it's about a foot. And then width-wise, or length-wise, again, it's only about 31 inches. So very compact. You can fit this in just about any small space that you need it in. And let's pull the hose off, hook up an attachment, and test it out. Once you have all that set up, your power button's right here. Turn that on. It's going to vent out the bottom. You can feel it venting out the bottom. So it's going to bring in air to the hose and vent out through the bottom. And there you go. Man, it has some really good power. Oh, the entire hose is a 35-foot hose. I could keep going. It's about 35 feet. There you are. Now, if the bag does get full, you need to replace the bag. Again, it's very simple. And then right here, we have a little latch. We're just gonna pull this up. This comes down, and boom, we have access to our bag. Again, you can just pull this right off. That's where your bag attaches right on there. So when you have to replace it, you'll just push that down, fold this up. Stick it back in there. That easy.